I have no idea whether or not that was the music. Nah, it's pretty close. I had more of like a heavy metal song in my head, but probably not what would be on our playlist for the chat, or a playlist for the stream. Welcome everybody to the Domino House. My name is Lux Domino. I'm your Sherpa streaming tonight. Just like any other night. Happy Tuesday. It's just like any other night. Chatting, chilling, chillaxing, playing some golf. How are you? How was your weekend? Good, bad, or indifferent, I'd love to hear about it. I went with Mrs. D junk wagoning today. That was an experience. Haven't done that in a couple of years, so it was fun. I think last stream I mentioned that here in Holland, Michigan, we have something called Tulip Time, which is a festival for tulips, really. It's a declaration for tulips. It's a coming out party for tulips, really. People come from, all over to come and see tulips. And that's pretty much it. We have a very lively downtown here in Holland, and it does come even more alive, I think, when Tulip Time is on. So we enjoyed food trucks, or junk wagons, as Mrs. D calls them, and just walk around downtown a little bit. It's even for a Tuesday, it was starting to get packed. So, but let me know how your week is going so far. How did your weekend end up? We're here all night playing some PGA Tour golf. Let me know, if you're a player of this game, did you see the release for season 2, the trailer release for season 2? May 14. That is a very I don't know if impressive was the word, but I enjoyed the trailer. I mean, I'm excited to play. They got the rights to St. Andrews. They already had Oakmont. They already had Quail Hollow. So it'd be fun to play St. Andrews, though. I'm interested more in. Hopefully, they start to dial in like updating the My Career a little bit. That experience to grind that. Just the menus are so stuttery. They're a stuttery mess. And all that and more. I'm excited. I'm excited that if I remember correctly, feel free to jump in the chat and let me know if I'm wrong. Not that I'm ever wrong. All the time. The standings for ranked start over, if I remember correctly. If I'm not remembering correctly, then I'm excited for no reason, because I'm excited that everybody starts from a clean slate in ranked, and I can climb up my way to Condor with a clean record. Now that I have, we've introduced the micro swing, really dialed that in. For every 5 wins, we only have 1 loss. So we're percentage-wise, I think, set to really do some damage. I didn't get picked for the TGC tours because I didn't quite perform well, but in the qualifier, that's okay though. That's okay. I'd much rather be focused on grinding career and some tours maybe on the 2K boards. So I think that'll go a long way for when we start rolling out some YouTube content, and it's click worthy, right? It's attention grabbing. You're top 5 player in the world or top 10 player in the world. So like my boy PGA Dave over on YouTube, I think he's live right now. Is he live right now? Let me check. I'm pretty sure he's live right now. He got all of a sudden he's got 2,000 viewers watching his live streams. Yeah, he's at 1.3 right now. And so I'm looking forward to hopefully, Lord willing, the day that comes that we're able to do the same, that we can put that in the bio and maybe give PGA Dave a run for his money. I don't know. But glad you're with us tonight. Sit back, relax. Let me know how I can pray for you. Speaking of prayer, let me open up and we can start the stream off correctly. Lord, I thank you for this opportunity. I thank you for this technology that I have, that I can use this to help people, to encourage people, to spread your joy and your truth. Give me the words to say and the words not to say. Give me hope to finish strong. Lord, if there's any anxiety in me, I pray against it, and I just pray that for everyone who walks in, virtually walks in tonight, that they are here because of your appointment, Lord. And Lord, just help me not to take this for granted, this opportunity to be salt and light. It's in your name I pray. Amen. I also realized too, and I think we're gonna have to do this eventually, I realized that I have yet to build up other characters, so I don't have like Greenskeeper unlocked. I think that's really the biggest one because of the extra boxes. So one of these streams I might just abandon ranked matches altogether and just try and build up, or I could just do that offline for practice. Who knows? But let's get into it. We are starting the night 0-0 as always. We are at if we take a look at the leaderboard here. Ooh. 128 holes more to earn an extra reward. That's a lot of holes of golf. So right now we are on our way to birdie 1. Promote to birdie 1 in solo or advanced sweeps. We need 5 more wins to get to birdie 1. Can we do it tonight? I think we can do it tonight. I think we are willing, and whether we're able or not, that's the key. That is the key. Also, weird thing that happened today, I jumped online as we faced Kid Norman for the first match. I jumped online real quick, and I guess the 2K servers, just for me maybe, were a little weird. I was missing like all of my content. It was weird. Like I loaded in with none of my outfits, none of my clubs that I've purchased. If I'm honest, I had a mini freak out. Like, no. All right, start off right. Started off with a stinger. You know it. You know it, you love it. The stinger down the middle. Kid Norman. So here's the question: is he a kid with the last name Norman? Is he a kid with the first name Norman, or is he a kid at all? That was a good drive. No matter what he is, that was a good drive. Smoked it past me because, well, I played a stinger. Oh yeah, no wind, baby. So 23, playing 7 up. 7 up. So that's 222. We can get there with a little roly-roly. Let's see if it rolls on up there. And stick. Nice. Could have been a little bit more to the left, but or I wonder, okay, here's a question. I'm just putting 2 and 3 together. I believe that is an Oklahoma City OKC Thunder jersey. It looks like that, or Minnesota, the Timberwolves, the T-Wolves. We'll see when he turns here, if he ever turns here. Turn. Minnesota, never mind. I was gonna say Norman, Oklahoma. Is he from Norman, Oklahoma? He could still be. Who knows? Only he knows. I can't imagine these greens are at all fast. I did also shave my head today. Obviously. Freshly shaven head. Nice. Okay. Norman puts the pressure on me early. Let's see if he allows me the benefit. Yeah, 130 green speeds. I can also do that, Norman. You know, it'd be interesting if they, in Season 2, this is not gonna happen, I don't think. But if they included, like, in real life golf, you have a stimp meter that helps you understand how fast the greens are. It'd be interesting if they included that, just for that that extra level of realism. Like, instead of doing the 200 feet, you know, 189 feet, 130 feet down the corner, if they just used like a stimp reading, that'd be interesting. Because those are, I don't want to say they're universal, but you can, like, golf greens are graded as far as, like, the course is rated for difficulty based on I think it's like elevation and elevation difference. I don't remember how. I was watching a random golf video, random golf club video. What's his name? Eric Alderslang, and he went to the toughest course in Hawaii, and it was like the highest rated. It was technically rated higher than that, but the rating doesn't go that high. And I think the guy said that it's the change in elevations that determines the rating. All right, so I did add a 7-wood. So part of the issue earlier, like I mentioned, that had me scared a little bit was all of my bags reset. So I had to rebuild my bags from scratch, which is not a huge deal, not the end of the world. But I used that as an opportunity to I've been meaning to dabble in a 7-wood. I love the idea of a 7-wood in real life. If I could actually just hit a golf club in real life, just normal. But I'm a fan of letting the gear do it for you, you know. That's an aggressive line. Or is it not aggressive enough, clearly? All right, playing up for initially right to left, but more left to right here at the end. Bless you, Mrs. D. It's got to start hooking. It doesn't. It plays kind of straight. That's interesting. I wonder if that was because of the amount of power. I'll concede that, bro. You're good, Norman. Normo. It'll be interesting to see how what they roll out for Season 2. I'm excited for it. 8-iron in no wind. Get in the hole. In the hole. Close. One of the things I did see that I was really excited about was the long flop. So that might take place right now. Well, it depends. It depends on the lie. I've tried to do. I've tried to dial in the pitch shot just because of the rollout. Turn up my screen here. And then I have tried really hard to introduce the spinner into my repertoire. Ooh, window's open here. Let's see if he concedes it here. If he knows I'm a good enough player just by osmosis. What does water have to do with it? Buckets. Or as we say in this channel, tink tink. Although that was like a 4-footer. not really tink tink worthy. So I'm excited about the long flop. I don't know if it will play as well as the other two flops have been in my bag. Hopefully they don't take this as an opportunity to nerf them even more. Because earlier in the season, I think it was right after the first update, everyone started using the flop and the super flop. In ranked matches, at least. And I definitely think they nerfed them. That might have been one thing in a release note that they just put as a game improvement or whatever, but nice, good shot. Okay, little dagger, little dart. It helps that there's no wind. It really does. Okay, 9-iron. Let me go right over that berm. Hopefully that overswing comes into play a little bit. Oh, not enough. Rats. I got a little too close to the berm. It kicked down the hill for me. Okay, down 6, which would be 15. It's playing 132 speed, so not super quick. Super quick. No. Good speed, though. Okay, make a mental note of that, Lux. I'm not going to give this one to him. He could get it, but he did miss another, what was that, a 6-footer on the last hole? So. Okay, forget that miss entirely. We're back to all square. With what, 4 to go? Yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 to go. I love how the guy over here on the right-hand side of the screen, there's no crowd over there. What is he holding the be quiet signs for? To the grasshoppers? Like, what is... The crowd's that way, buddy. Like... 43 under. We're definitely going to try and get this on here. This is probably pure luck if it gets on. It needs to kick right hard. Okay. Not as favorable of a lie. Favorable as our opponent here. We're going to get that super flop working. Ooh, maybe not. Yeah, it might. You alright, Mrs. D? We might have to scrooge. Are you sure you're alright? I think we're gonna have to squidge back a real flop here. Aim about 1 box over. Oh, coming out hot. Oh boy. The window is open. He has a 36-foot putt though, so... Let's see what really happens. Just get it close. Just leave it close. Put the pressure on him to make his. If not, we're just tying the hole. Yeah. Based on... I mean, this is a great shot by him. This is his eagle shot. Oh, yeah, we did kind of... He got it on the green. Oh, yeah. Say again? Yes, correct. He has not eaten dinner. Okay. He's good under pressure. I think that one, for me, was a misread on the tee shot. Okay. But we're not worrying at this point. We got plenty of holes left. 6, 7, 8, and 9. He is. I do commend him for rocking the 2K clubs. That's a good choice. You know, why mess with cosmetics? Wow. I guess he ate his Wheaties this morning. I don't know if I can do any better than that, but I can certainly nail my putt and just put a little bit of fear in him. Or I could not nail my putt. Oh, thank you for conceding that. I appreciate that, sir. I'm not worried. You know, we play it cool as a cucumber around here, but it is starting to get a little dicey here. We also do have croutons. Yeah. I always forget them. Solid. Solid right down the middle. So in this opening, what is it, Savoy? No. Opening bout. There's a different word I'm thinking of. It's definitely been my approach shots. Or rather, I should say, it's been his approach shots that have been great. But you never know. He could buckle under the pressure. Looks like he's pretty solid, though. We can get this closer. I think that may have been his longest club, though, so we might be chalked. Uphill. 3-wood. I think we aren't chalked. I think we can play this off that little berm here. And off the berm. Did come off the berm. No berm for us. The chances of him, like... Well, he did have a really good lag putt earlier. Lag. It's a difficult little... Wow. Great shot. Come on back. Oh! How does that not just stay up? In a strikingly odd turn of events, he just won the match. With like a 60-foot putt. I just don't know what to say about that one. I guess it goes to show you that yeah. Don't count your don't put your chickens before they don't count your eggs in the rooster with the Yeah. Wow. Okay, well, you know, oftentimes you start out with a loss and it changes you. And watch we get it again. No, instead we get Stimpy with 2 M's and 2 Y's. Speaking of a stimp meter, hey-o! Awkward. It got real hot in here real quick. Yeah, I can also do that. Oh. I mean, it is kind of odd. I'm wearing a bright orange shirt that I don't normally wear. Construction orange. you know, roadside worker orange. I have noticed, not only are the cutscenes or the menus, I should say, in career mode really struggling. I will say also that the load-in times for matches can be that way too. A lot. Like just like this. In fact, the other day, I think I might as well just come back here. And of course, as soon as I go back to my just chatting screen, it loads. And back we go. I was playing the other day. Was it online? Was I on stream at the time? I don't remember. But it pretty much just logged me out of the game, which was very odd. Like it would not load my match. The game wasn't like frozen, I don't think, but servers, good job 2K. Okay, we are not allowing another loss. All right? We are dialing it in. We are locking that up. 12. I mean, I feel like this can get there. Oh yeah, it did. Just the wind just ballooned that off to the left. Maybe that was my problem earlier. Just extra ballooning, you know? Balloon. Extra ballooning. Ooh. Okay, he's dialed in. This might be a short stream. Good thing I don't have anything on the line tonight. Ooh. A little bit to the left. Yeah, anybody who plays with a golden golf ball is business. We can assume that they play a lot. It's only Tuesday. Why are the sweats out so early? All right, lock it in. It's only one hole. Plus, I have the advantage. I've played Southwind how many times? So there. I really hope it was just a fluke that my bags reset. Hope that wasn't a more widespread problem. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go, let's see, up 2, but then the wind is just... So I'm gonna have to go up that way. We'll see if that gets close. Does. As long as I match him. I've got, right now, I'm not really worried about bettering him right now. As long as I match him, you know? Okay. Because of moments like this. Lux, you were made for it. Dead heart. Tink tink. Yeah, alright, let's not let him get back in the lead. Let's see if he puts it over to the right too far in this one. I wonder if I'm too far away for a stinger. Yeah. This course can punish you if you're not careful. And I was not careful on that one. I was so concerned of putting it too far to the right. Because now he cannot reach the green in 2. Technically, I still can, out of the rough. So let's see what Stimpy does here. Through the tree. Okay, nice little layup. If that's what he was going for. No, it's too close to the edge here. I have to lay up as well. But I can punch it out and get it rolling more. Stay dry. Stay dry. Okay. Well, we both kind of had to play the same shot through the trees, through the foliage. Come on. What a shot. A dart right in the back there. Mrs. D, just as a reminder, just kind of stand where my jacket is, and you can hand it off to me. Oh, he's crashing out. He is crashing out. Okay. We don't even have to putt that one. Nice. And just like that, we're 1 up. And Stimpy is... He's tilted a little bit. All right, 7 under, 7 feet under, but with a 10 mile an hour. I think we could do 7 iron here. 10 mile an hour tailwind. That'll really take it. I think. Hopefully, yes, I was correct. Say again. Ooh, what do you think, chat? Caesar or honey mustard dressing? I'll do Caesar. Because the honey mustard's really more of a dipping sauce. It's Chick-fil-A honey mustard. Drop. The honey mustard we have is Chick-fil-A, Mrs. D. Oh. Pfft. That's not the one I would want then. Anything you put on it is fine, Mrs. D. I'm blessed to have you. I'm blessed to have you as a partner. And just magically like that, chat, we are up 2 strokes. Pride cometh before destruction. We know that. But bro just smacked a squirrel house, and he this guy spends more time in the woods than Johnny Appleseed. Let's put it that way. I think I have noise cancellation on the mic. Alright, we can get this close here. For sure. I might be too far away. Thank you, Mrs. D. Oh, get in the hole. Get in the hole! Oh! How close was that, chat? In mid salad grabbing, I almost nailed it in from 200 yards. How great would that have been? I probably would have tossed this bowl past my shoulder and just gone bananas. Gone nanners. Nanners. Okay. A little bit of right to left. Not a whole lot, though. Drop. All right. Putter's... Forgetting the first game. Forgetting the first match. Putter is... We're getting there, chat. We're getting there. Did I just win the match? Did he just leave? Leave? He did not. This is the part of the stream where if you find something in my beard and I don't clean it in time, you get bonus points. I will admit he's being a good sport about this so far. Like he's sticking with it. I'll give that to him. A lot of people rage quit in this game. Now the question is, Lux, have you ever rage quit? Well, quad? I'll take that. Not a great shot, but at least it was quad perfect. The answer is yes. Not while I've been on the stream, though. But I have rage quit for sure. I shouldn't say rage. It was a foregone conclusion that that person was going to win. Just like it was a foregone conclusion that that person was going to get hit in the shin. Yeah, bro's crashing. He just wants to be done. Drop it. Thank you. Oh, it's down there. Thank you, Mrs. D. Okay. 1-1. See, chat, we're not as bad as you might think. Okay? We can show up and we can play when we want to. Okay, what do we get next? We're really flying through these games, too. Oh, Quail Hollow again. NV ISO. I wonder if they're a camera user. Yep. Oh, thank you, Steve. Golly, I just feel like you're giving me stuff after stuff here. What's next? Like a trip to Tahiti or a brand new car? Mrs. D brought me a grilled cheese. Come on now. Seven wood, backing it off a lot. Let's see if we can roll this up here. Get it up in the air. Thank you. I'm glad to see that our friend NV ISO here is rocking the vitiligo. That's a cool feature that they added to include people who suffer from that. Feel like they were represented too. That was a great draw. Are you kidding me? Okay. I see you, ISO. That was a heck of a draw. Well, I now know what I have to do. I have to get this at least somewhat close. No, too far. Too far to the left. Rats. She might be able to get the edge up on me here. Oh, great line, just not enough speed. But that was her eagle putt, so 137. curve. Ah. I'll give this to her. You know what really set that up was her eagle shot. That was great. Or her approach shot. I think I said it last stream as well. There's a lot more lefties on here than pre-launch and launch. We are going to stinger it up there. I don't know, but for whatever reason, they've been sending me to Quail Hollow so much. I've been playing it. I would say at least once a stream. All right, 20 up. Only 2 right, though. Or 2 left. But... $20 up. And a little bit of downslope. Which will take it to the left as well. No, I should have clubbed up a little bit more. Yeah, if she gets this close, I know that she's a sweat then. It's coming to the right. She still might be a sweat though. She might just be slow playing her hand. I feel like the pick has been nerfed as well. Is that just me? I don't think so. I think they nerfed the pick as well. That is so unfortunate for her. She had such a good line on that. You gonna give it to me? No? Alright. Boom. I like nailing short putts like that because it gives her a false sense of my ability. If I make those quote unquote simple looking ones, then maybe she thinks I'm actually a good player. Still not nailing that contact at the top. I've gotten it into muscle memory though, so. I heard a crazy statistic from a golf coach the other day. He was saying that it takes 10,000 reps to get at least what he was talking about, the drill that he was talking about, engaging a certain muscle group to get it from being cognitive, like you are knowingly doing it, 10,000 reps to get it from that point to where your body automatically does it. Now that sounds like a lot, but you're not hitting a ball every time you're doing it. Like for every 5 reps, you're hitting maybe 1 ball. So, and you don't have to hit a ball with the drill that he was talking about, trying to dial in, getting into the slot more. That's online. Oh, ooh. Okay. That was almost a perfect shot. Ooh, actually not buckets. That was pretty close to the edge, but I ended up making it. Okay, go one up on our friend ISO here. See if we can continue this. Down 10. Well, it's 9, so it's 3. But the 5-iron's going to roll out a little bit. I feel like if I go back to a choked, it's too much. So I'm just going to maybe tuck it back there a little bit more with the 5-iron. It's curving. In the hole. In the hole. Oh! Wouldn't that be crazy? Back-to-back aces on streams? That'd be fun. If you missed our stream on Saturday? Or was it Thursday? We ended up making on stream our first hole-in-one. We made 2 other ones off stream. But first time on stream. Nope. Overplayed the break. When I stopped there initially, that next little section that I went, I felt like it was too far, but blessedly she missed it too. Still only one up. Still only a little bit of a comfort lead. Kick left and then roll on down. But stay out of the bunker. I have never fully gotten that to roll correctly. To actually feed onto the green, it always rolls into the bunker. I wonder if I gave it a little top spin. How am I next? Well, it's a really awkward shot, that's for sure. Aim right, I guess. Do it like I do a flop shot. Nope. Hold on. Hold your roll here. Boom. Dead heart. She can still make it though. Hers is uphill. Mine was downhill. Yep. No, that's a shame. It didn't fade as much as she wanted it to. So she's going to have an awkward... She's going to have to lay up. There's no way she can get it there in 2. Because she's got trouble early. She's got trouble in front. Oh, she did. Nice. Good job. Watch it that we're not the ones that get it there. That'd be really funny. No, it's not going to come back. Rats. Well, it's not a foregone conclusion because she's on the green, but it's like 30 yards away. 50 footer, 60 footer. So, if we can flop it close. Ugh. Well, I can keep the pressure on her. No. Too much break. Yeah, that's fine. I just misplayed that entire hole. And she has honors going into 17. 16, pardon me. We're kind of right down there with her. Although we did not get a hold of it as much as she did. I am definitely away. And I know that 8-iron will track nicely up there. Did I underhit it? I might have underhit it. Another mistake from an otherwise solid round. If she can get it close, I think she just turned the tide. Let's see. Well, no, she's just as far out as I am, just in a different part of that tier, that upper tier. It's uphill 3 feet. I'm gonna make sure I get it up this hill and have it stay here. Lag putting 101 here. There ain't no way you're making that. Like, the chances of you actually making that are slim. And she just left it short. Another downhill putt for her. Tough breaker. I mean, he can get a treat, yes, but doesn't need it. Yeah, right to left. Okay, kept it close there, at least. Went back to all square. How did she... She didn't two-putt that. I thought she went one up. No. She, it must have just been all square. Oh yeah, because we were up by 1 and then that's when she beat me. No problem. This whole position has always been an issue. I always just blast it right by, because I'm so afraid of hitting it in the drink. I don't know if that's really better or worse than hers. Like, she at least is pinned high. True, she has a slippery slope coming down, though. I don't want to chance a tie spinner. I think I do a super flop here. Hey, I'm able to turn it at least. That's good. Is it passed? So we'll just pull it back just a hair. The wind's gonna take it. All right, I'm fine with that. Just stuck it 2 feet out. She has to. Oh, shoot. It's not her first rodeo. She's pulling out the super flop as well. She's got the ball below her feet though. Okay. Pretty much tit for tat there. Tough breaker. Ooh. Did the window just open for your boy Lux? Nice. Dead heart going into 18. She has to win this one. Trouble left. Woods right. Yeah, that would have been a quad if I need to dial that in more. I'm so used to just going on that angle, and it's not that angle. It's just a hair to the right, but I wonder if, because I do the micro swing, I wonder if that does play with it in my mind a little bit. That plays with, because I'm not doing the full swing, I'm doing a half and then going forward. If it hurts me trying to hit that mark at the top. I do not want to leave it short, that's for sure. I think 8 iron on this little plateau, I think that would be fine. I mean, even feeding it down just a hair to the pin, I'm fine with that. Let's see if she can. Let's see if she. It's trouble here, so I don't know if she's gonna know what to do with it. If she goes too far right or too far under, it's okay. Okay, she's first to go though. She has to nail it, and I have to miss it. This is crucial for her to make it. Ooh. Okay. The window's open here. I'm just gonna give her some air, just to see if she wants to concede it. Start the clock. Oh, I burned it past 2. Rat farts. Okay, let's not do that again, Lux. Good match. Here we go. 1 up. Colbster's wrapping up his TGC tour. Yeah, that she's a good player. Just it was a little too but as we tell people, it's not about winning four straight holes. It's however you can win it, you know? Don't put yourself under too much stress. Forget the hole that you just lost or won, and focus on the next hole, you know? Focus on the next shot. 2 and 1. Nice little start, 2 straight. Big fella. Hashtag big fella. If you're just joining us, welcome to the Domino House. My name is Lux Domino. I'm your Sherpo streaming tonight. We are just enjoying some ranked play early in the week, trying to get comfortable again with our streaming schedule. Let me know how your weekend went. Good, bad, or indifferent. I'd love to hear from you. If you're new to the channel, my name is Lux. I'm a family-friendly streamer. I play a little sports, little shooters. Right now, we are maining 2K25. Excited for the new season. Like I said, let me know how your weekend went. Us from. Let me know how I can pray for you. Let me know how I can encourage you. All good things. We're currently 2-1 tonight in ranked matches. Big fella might be a test. Who knows? I also did. I was talking with a potential client today, and really cool opportunity. Hopefully, I get to share it with you soon. But I had to trim up my beard. I had to trim up a little bit, so if you see me playing with it more than usual, it's just because it's looking nice. All right, 12 upsets, 4 hotter. But we do have a little bit, and this is a pitch, to get over those rocks. I know spinner won't get me there. I wonder if a 60-degree kind of half shot will. I think it will. I think that's the play. Because it's gonna go 4, and but then the wind is gonna take it that much more to the right and back. So I think this is the play. Stick. Okay, a little bit over. That's fine. All right, 136. Take it back to 8. I think it's about right there. No, right there. Cut. Nice. I'm getting a very, like a Max Homa vibe from him. Although Max doesn't have long hair, but... Messed up the rhythm there, but I think it was to my advantage. Hopefully I don't have any salad in my teeth. Mrs. D made an amazing salad for us tonight here on stream, and there's sometimes where I need to remember to eat before stream, so I don't look a fool trying to shovel food in quickly. And blessedly, we have a small but intimate community. Oh. Big fella hits the big rock there. Don't know what happened, but so we have 6 up. We have the wind really hammered against us here. I don't think a full 5 wood will get there, so I think it has to be a 3 wood, and maybe I balloon it up a little bit into the air to see if it catches. And then up that hill. Okay. It got the release that I wanted, but just not in the right direction. Now it's gonna roll off hill, or roll off green. Good thing it's a par 5. Good thing it's a par 5. And it actually is a par 5. Imagine that. Sometimes these long par 4s, they look like par 5s. Tricky, tricky. That's interesting that it treated that shot like grass, because there's sometimes where I've had to play off of the cart path that it's just flown like a flyer lie type of situation. Keep cutting. Ooh, that was almost the shot of the week there, friends. This is makeable. Oh, just a little too dear. A little too dear. I'm gonna make him concede that to me. There we go. 1 up. 1 up through 2. Yeah. This is our first match that we actually had wind, which is interesting. You kind of have to remember to lay off of it a little bit. I'm going to lay up here. I'm not going to try and drive it. Smart play is to lay up, because you're still going to get... I mean, I might even drive the fairway here. Yeesh. If he was a sculptor, but then again, no. If he was a sculptor, he probably could draw that in there. But he's gonna go... Wow. I was not expecting that to be the outcome of what he just did. So good job on you, mate. I've just got to play this as normal as I can. Stop. I have gotten a surprising amount of holeouts with Super Flop. Nice, good putt, mate. Like, that's just a great hole all around. Was that a par 3? That was one of the toughest par 3s I've ever seen on this game. Trouble left. Tight lie. Big fella came to play, though. Let's be honest. He came to play. I came to play. He's really playing the angles here. You can play at that game, big fella. Huh. Driving distance is not an immediate definer of how good you are, though, and especially in this game. All right, uphill 11, but there is a tailwind to help us. So we're going to have to do a half shot. I think we're going to have to put it like right here. Simmer down. No. Okay, our first challenge. This is a challenging course. What is this course? I shall find out. No. Not assigned controller. Central Otago. Huh. Did he just hole it out? Really, bro? I'm glad that I had that paused then, because that is... Is there a way he could be cheating? 2 really, really good shots on a tough... Uh-huh. I could do that too, bro. Let's go, Jack! Come on! Hole in 1. Yes. Let's go, chat. Hype in the chat. Man, clip it. Especially, that feels good, especially coming after where a shot where he holed it out for eagle in the previous hole. That felt really good. Come on, chat. Let's go. Oh. Hard not to get excited when that happens. Yeah, I don't remember playing. Maybe I played it on a ranked tour, but this feels like a newer course to me. I have not played this before. Seems like he has, though. He seems like he knows exactly where to hit it in order to, you know, get the hills and get the bounces. Okay, 7 wood is uphill. That's not... I don't think it's going to get there. Maybe it will. Tough to know. Did not get there. So I've got a little bit of a hill and a valley to kind of go through. A double breaker. Breaks right. No, just a single breaker. Okay. Come on down the hill. Get in the hole. In the hole. Oh! What a lag, though. Let's be honest. What a lag. I mean, his is definitely more makeable than mine was, but... Okay. He misses it left. This has gotten a little spicy. I'll give that to him. And he puts it in the... This has gotten a little too spicy for some people. We are, we're both fighting for it. Alright, 3 holes to go. 9-iron into a headwind. This might be not enough. Yep. Not enough topspin in the world to go against that wind. Should have clubbed. Should have clubbed up. Great shot. Okay. I still don't think I am in enough of a rut that I need to try and chip it in. It just seems too risky, although that super flop was horrible. And the follow-up was horrible. Definitely conceding that one to him. He's gonna get that in 2. Okay, he's up 1. 1 with 2 to go. I think this may be like the other game, last match, the last stream we had a match where we got an ace and then we lost the match. I think it's... let's be positive though, Lux. Come on. Positive. He is a big hitter though. Maybe that's why his name... Big fella. Although I'm not that far behind him, but... Definitely gonna try and spin it here. Although there is a tailwind, but... we need to stick this one close. Come on, chat. Let's go. 10 feet? He probably has the same... the same shot in his bag. He does. In fact, he sticks it closer. He sticks it closer. If he's not Eagle tier, I'd be very shocked if he wasn't Eagle tier. Okay, I need to win this and then win sudden death. This is playing out exactly like the other match the other night. Getting a hole-in-one mid-match and then not being able to put it together in the end. Well, chances of him getting it closer are pretty high. 19 up. So we've got 6. I think we can get there with topspin, maybe? Probably not. No, that's short. No, Lux, you gave this one away. I wonder if we need to put the 56 back in the bag. Because that would have been right on the distance for that. Yeah, would have been pin high like he is. I'll make him earn it. And he does. Okay. That was a heck of a match. I'll say it that. So far even for the night. If he wasn't Eagle, I'd be shocked. Survey says. Really? Intéressant. Yeah, he was the same tier as me. Wow. Very interesting. All right. Let's bring the 56 back into our bag. And that means we have to get rid of one of the longer clubs here. 3 wood, 52. I think we can get rid of the 7 wood. I think we can get rid of the 7 wood. To bring the 56 back in. Because then, like, that gapping would have worked correctly if... Let's just double check this, though. You want 10... You want 10-ish, 10 yards, 10 to 12 yards gapped in between all of your clubs. Obviously, it can't perfectly work that way, but... I forget which one I'm doing. I think... Rhythm... Power and transition, contact, swing path, rhythm. I think I'm working off of those. Let's find out. No. In fact, indeed, no. But we can come in here and then apply to all wedges, and they'll change it for us. So the way that we're gapped now is that extra 10. So before it was straight to the 52, which there was no intermediate. So I think this will be fine. So 95 to 105, 105 to 115-ish. 115 to 130, but it's kind of like the extra little gap there. And then pitching wedge to 9-iron has always been weird. 9, 10. Irons are pretty well gapped. And then to 5 hybrid to wood. Okay, I think that's probably the best gapping. We'll find out, though. I think that would have helped me in that match, for sure. For sure. Bang that one. All right, let's go back in. I'm also gonna turn the fan on real quick. Yeah. A hole in one. Can you believe it, Mrs. D? All right, here we go. 15 down. Totally gonna play it over here, though. Oh, yeah. That was a little bit of luck. Disarming eel. Okay, interesting. Our opponent's name is Disarming Eel. Well, Eel, or should I call you Arm? Or maybe Dis. Yeah, he did. Poor guy. He tried to do the exact same thing as I did, and didn't really work out for him. Okay. 136 still. At least it's familiar green speeds. Watch me say that and I missed the putt. Watch me say that and I missed the putt. Oh, I don't know, Lux. It's only the green speeds you've been playing all night. Nice. Alright, keeping it all square. I'll let you concede this one for me, bro. I'll let you concede this one for me, bro. I'll let you concede this one for me, bro. No? Okay. He's like, I ain't conceding poop. Gotta prove to me on those 2 inchers. Okay. I think choked. For sure. I feel like if I didn't do choked, it would have been at least somewhat close to hitting the creek there. Maybe not. Well, let's find out. If it seemed like that was a full shot for him, but he went right. He went more right with it. Yeah, all of a sudden, the matches have gotten more wind and more elevation changes. Let's see, 11 up, so that's 3. Clubbing up anyway to get to the headwind, get through the headwind. I'm fine with that. I mean, if he can calculate it precisely to pierce through the wind and then the uphill as well. You might curve that in there. Good job, pal. Similar line, or similar length as me. Really putting this to the right, to the left. Oh, should have gone a little bit more. Ratzenheimers. He's got an uphill, slight left to righter. Nice. All right. He's got a little game. This is a little challenge here. Way to go, Eel. Bow, 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 meow, 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 meow. It's a very oppressive wind here. I mean, he got over it, but oh boy. Okay. This is not starting out well. How am I still further away than him? That doesn't make sense. Unless he completely botches this, he's got this whole one. That was a mistake on driver from me, that's for sure. Doesn't look like he's gonna miss that putt. He might blow it past the hole here, but I doubt it. He had a really good putt coming down the other hill on this last hole. Okay. A little surprising from him, I will be honest. A little surprising. Concede? No? Dead heart. Needed that one for confidence. Stop the hemorrhaging. I should not have gotten away with having that hole, for sure. Screwing up the drive like that. I am glad to see that I'm fighting. I'm playing against a mustachioed individual. Okay, didn't seem like a lot of hill there. 12 up, and then another 13. So 5 iron in, but it's 13. Let's see if it pulls it back quite a bit. Okay, I'm fine with that. On the dance floor. On the dance floor. Nope. If I would have pulled it back a little bit on the speed, that would have been a right line, but... I would say we're pretty evenly matched. He's missing it low, I'm missing it high. No? Nothing? Alright. I think he's just saucy from earlier. Perhaps. Boom, 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 boom. Well, he did not hit that as well. What are they awing for? He's in the middle of the fairway. I don't know why they're hemming and hawing. Okay, downhill 23, which is 7. However, I'm going to go a little bit less than that even because of the wind. I'm going to really pull it back here. Cut. Cut. All right. Not upset with that. Ball is above his feet. I don't know why he's aiming to the left. Bro, the ball's going to go to the left. Maybe he's counteracting the wind? Yeah, that's what he was doing. Nine-inch. Not as far as you think it is. No, it's more than that, though. Okay. back to up, back to 1 up, right? Yep. Oh boy. No, he's 2 up now. I gotta lock this in then. I have to lock this in. I'm definitely going for it. There's no way I'm not. And maybe a little spinner over the hill here. Okay. I mean, I'm assuming he also has the same shot in his repertoire, so... Did I already say that about this guy? I don't remember. He does. He left it a little bit shorter than me, so I can see a little bit from his line what it does. He's aimed 1 cup out. Sinks it. Did hurt. Okay. Nice. I gotta start playing golf here. I did not make up the same hill that he did, though. That might come back to bite me. Yeah, that extra 10 yards. Ball a little bit below my feet. Bringing on back wind. Okay, I'm happy with that. This course is so weird. Like for a forest course, it's like the hills and the tight lies is like a links course, you know? Wow, great shot, bro. The sweats are officially out. Right edge. It didn't even move that much. Okay, gotta win the next 2. And take him to sudden death and win that. Probability? If he would have nailed that into the bunker, that would have been a little bit more of a 3 cheers for us. He didn't. Get a little bit past him here. Not much of an advantage, though, coming into this. I mean, he has proven that he has enough of an approach game to stick it close. But he does have trouble front right. Playing into the wind. Okay. A little bit of a door open, but I don't know what I would be. Maybe a 5 iron? 6 iron in. Okay. Yeah, downhill by 22, so 7. Then it's also being made up by a little bit of that wind. I think it's gonna be 7. If not a 7 choked. I'm gonna go 7 choked. This might be a mistake. Nope. Definitely not a mistake, but that wind really took it. similar line. He's going edge of the tree. Left edge of the tree. Wow. Doesn't matter what I do now. Great shot way. Like, just a great way to end it. Rats. Wow. I mean, we could just transition to try and get Greenskeeper up, leveled up. I mean, the good thing is we start over in Season 2, so it's not like it's like I have to get Condor in the next 14 days. That'd be incredible. Whoa! I'm sorry. How did it pair me with someone who is... Huh. Interesting choice by them, that's for sure. Well, let's do this. Let's go to this guy. Let's change stream title. Go over here, change the stream title. Run. Save. All right, so we need to load in Chubbs. He's at 80. We need to get him to 85. I believe he's still, I think he's right-handed, so that might throw us a little bit off. But he's a right-handed fade, so it's the same shot shape, blessedly. I wonder if there's anything I can get as far as... No, all my dailies and weeklies are done. Is it Wednesday today? It is. So I can quick throw on a red PGA Championship. Ooh, red pants. I think we should try and go for that, man. Yeah, so let's throw on some Sunday red gear here. And then try and get Chubbs up to 85. We only have 5 spots to go. And we have 1300 VC to play with right now. So I wonder if, I mean, let's just bump him up. Let's see how far. Why is my controller not working? There it goes. Let's see, he's green, so he has plenty of greens to go around. I think he needs a little help with rhythm because of how I approach my shot. So we're at 83 right now. I think that's pretty admirable. Way to go, Chubbs. I really hope this summer that they put out content for Happy Gilmore 2. That would be so, I really want that so bad. Chubbs Peterson as an actual playable character. I know they already have Shooter, but it's not like you can play against him in like you can play as him, but we're gonna do outfits. I feel like Chubbs would actually wear, you know, he'd probably wear something like that. I think we just keep him in the black pant. Just change it to Sunday red, and then put him in maybe a baggy sweatshirt. No, I think we should put him in. We gotta put him in a red jacket, right? Because he was a tour pro. For sure. Give him a old school hat. Oh yeah. I'm trying to think what Carl Weathers wore in Happy Gilmore. I'm not even remembering what he wore. I mean, footwear, it's pretty much that. And we're only playing him, like, we don't need to upgrade his bag or anything, because we're strictly playing him for, to get his ability, so. Trevor, you're... So we need 2 points. We need 2 career points. I think I had already started a match with him and had to quit halfway through. Oh no, it's a full round. All right, here we go. Chubbs Peterson. Got to get him back on the green. He's looking good with both hands. Actually having both hands this time. I do think that from what people have said, I normally have the commentary off, but I know people have said, yeah, they need to fix the commentary as well. Chubbs, you're playing a fade. Why don't you correct for it? There you go, Chubbs. Yeah, I tried to find weathering to make him look older, and I don't think I did a good enough job, but straight into the sun, Chubbs. Oh yeah, we're going for it. This is the hole where the alligator bit his hand off. Wouldn't that be funny? Come on. Let's go, buddy. Let's see, down 2. Not much break on 97, but you still miss it left. Still make the people groan. Hybrid. Oh boy, that... I thought the wind might help that a little bit, but it didn't. At all. Like, legit. Here's the other thing, too. Like, whenever I play my secondary characters, I purposefully haven't built up their stats or anything, so it's kind of bare bones the way that you have to play them. There's definitely no ego shots here. No, that ain't coming back. Like, I don't... Well, I guess I do have a flop, but... Ooh, there we go, Chubbs. I would like to see. I mean, they would be. I know it takes a lot to get rights and stuff like that to movies and to trademarks, but I think Sandler is enough of a nice dude. Like they got Chris McDonald's rights. They didn't call him Shooter, but I think that'd be huge. Similar to what Call of Duty tried to do with their the workings of the different movies and stuff that have come out that they've done skins for or they've done events for. I think 2K can do that with Happy Gilmore 2. Electric Boogaloo. All right, 9 iron. Not much of a wind here. Only 5. I need to start playing it that way. Just grinding career. Enjoying the rest of the night. Why bother with the sweats if I don't need to? Ooh. See if we can get this over there. And we cannot. That rough penalty. That's something else that I have seen people want to kind of abolish. Not too much. Is the or not enough rough penalty for some people in their estimations. Tuck it in there, Chubbs. Oh, so close. And I don't know who's complaining about that, because I guess people who are in the rough a lot, but hold on. There we go, Chubbs. But you don't really see it. I mean, on courses like that we were just on when we lost our third match of the night. Like you'll get in trouble, and there are some people who just want to make this game harder than it is, I guess. I don't know. You know, I'd much rather have people enjoying the game rather than having it be like, if you're gonna play competitive, then you know what you're getting in for. Like TGC courses are ridiculous. You're on legend difficulty or master difficulty. Like, why increase the penalty for the rough if the majority of players are not hitting the fairways? It's just gonna drive people away from the game, you know? I don't know. At least from my point of view, but who cares about that? Chubbs is really hitting the stick well here. Let's see how he does with a flat stick. Nope, not enough. Not enough there, Mr. Peterson. Or at least, here's the thing that I want them to bring in. I want them to bring in a lot more from their WWE 2K crowd. Their games. I think it'd be cool to have a deeper creator mode. Some of the, like, I know they tried with the interview thing on My Career, but I think they could do better. They just gotta share resources a little bit. And it might be that even 2K, because this one was handled by, what was it, Horizon Concepts. It might be the WWE game people or studio isn't even close to the team at all. Oh, settle on down, Chubbs. All right. I have learned, so on Reddit, I posted a question. Does anybody use the tie spinner? And if so, like, what's the secret? Because I've never been able to hit the tie spinner with consistency and with repeatability. So I put that out on Reddit, and it actually kind of blew up. Like a couple 30,000 impressions, and got a lot of feedback from people. Anyway, one of the biggest things was, well, just use the chip. The chip is fine, or use the bump and run. I'm like, well, I know that those work, but I wanted to see if I was missing out on something that the 2K developers put in the game purposefully for people to use. Like, if it was secretly OP, then how do you know, they give it to you for free. How do you really dial it in, you know? What I ended up finding was more people than not didn't play it because it was tough to manage. So, got a few good tips though, and I messed around a little bit with it. I need to do more of it as I'm leveling up Chubbs here. I'm pretty sure I gave him the tie spinner. Cut right. Ooh. Like right here, it would not be... Yeah, I gave him the tie spinner. It would not be a good match right here. Although, so someone said it will roll half the distance that you do it. So let's find out. I think there might be something to that. And then Chubbs just misses it. Whoa. Alright. Get this through your skull, Chubbs. You're just like anybody else. There we go. It's a little bit better. I'm so used to seeing the left-handed character that I think even just switching it to a right-handed character is throwing my usually on par or really locked in half swing, micro swing. Playing with my mind. If you're just joining us, welcome to the Domino House. My name is Lux Domino. I'm your Sherpa of streaming tonight. We are in getting ready for season 2 of PGA Tour 2K25 coming out in a week, a little over a week. We have some housekeeping to do. We have not by any means unlocked as much as we could. So we want to be able to hit the ground running when that season drops. So we are currently rocking career mode, trying to get some shot types unlocked and maybe some achievements. So let me know where you're joining us from. Let me know how your weekend was. Thanks for joining us. Glad you are with us. Chubbs Peterson. At the very least, they can add the golden jacket. I think that that's at least, now that Happy has one from the first movie, I think that's not a hard thing to add, you know? I mean, they did it with the red jacket here, so... let's play it this way. There we go, Chubbs. We're getting locked in now. All I had to do was just not look at the model. Just think in terms of, okay, yeah, you're usually hitting a left-handed golfer, and now you're hitting a right-handed golfer. It doesn't matter. It is weird though, like ball flight, and trying to remember how, because I'm using the same swing path, the swing bias that I like, but for a right-handed golfer, that means it fades. So setting up shots is different, and it kind of threw me there for a second. No more. Just gotta purposefully watch the swing meter. There we go, a little bit better. A little curve at the end there, but I wonder if that's why, like earlier I was off by like, what, 3 points? 3 degrees? I wonder if that's why, is that I'm sometimes looking at the meter and sometimes not. Ooh, perfect swing. Yeah, we don't have the pick on this guy unlocked yet. I don't think I will, because, like I said, we just created Chubbs to be able to unlock Greenskeeper special abilities, so. Boom. Did we get enough VC? Where he's at 83. This was his first win. Look at that. All without the use of his right hand. I mean, if this were Call of Duty, the tie-in would be like, you have a weapon charm at the shape of Chubbs' hand, you know, his wooden hand. I'm not saying go that far with it, but nice little Evo tool. I'll take that. That is the funny thing about, like, some people are saying it's still, even after launch, oh, the game's too hard and this, that, and the other thing. It's like, okay, but just like grind grind career at whatever pace you want. Like, there's no pressure to get good. You don't have to, you know, beat top 100 player and ranked. Just enjoy yourself, you know. I don't think enough people online are telling them that. So it's like there's this expectation, oh, I have to be really, really good. At least from the message boards, from what I've seen. That's kind of the expectation, but I think also I have to do an event, a training event, because I still haven't done that even, and that's one of the challenges, the achievements that goes across the. It's not character dependent. I do agree that you should have character dependent things, like just it prevents someone from just be completely overpowered, but okay. It would be nice if you could grind at least some of the same equipment and have it shared, but I understand why they didn't do it. Cut? No? Okay. I am intrigued also to see what challenge mode looks like. I saw that was on the trailer. I don't know how many people do the challenges in, it might be the same line. I don't know how many people do the challenges in career, so they must be able to see that kind of analytic, to be able to judge have the devs judge what to expand on and what not to expand on. I'm not a game developer, so I don't. It seems like they would be able to. I don't know. be able to see into how many people play this, how many people play that. I guess offline would be different, because you'd have to be tracking people's computers, and online it's easy. You know, they log into a server and. Okay, Chubbs. Let's I don't think that that's enough for you to get a couple more attribute points, so proceed to event. I don't care about messaging. I mean, Chubbs doesn't care about messages either. He's all about progressing. I also find it funny that I reported a player for inappropriate name, and I guess for whatever reason 2K's reporting system didn't really like understand what it was, so they gave me an email saying, please respond to us on why the nature of your ban request. It's like, well, didn't you like actually read the report? I guess not. That's not how things work, Lux. I was just about to say that the course seems really dialed in, and like maybe because Chubbs doesn't have as many like followers that they have to chug through to load the career. It seems like the menus and stuff are fine in the lower levels. I really hope they fix that, though. They make it a little bit more optimized. I think that's still the one complaint from most people, that take the time to complain, which is not many. Goes half the distance. Okay. It is weird that it spins like the last three revolutions is when it's spinning. It's not like the longer spin shot that as soon as it hits, it spins. So I have to keep that in consideration. And someone said, oh boy, Chubbs, what'd you do, bro? Someone said to only, let me find the punch shot here. Oh boy, he really got a hold of that one. To only do it like 6 feet in front of the hole, and then it'll roll out correctly. I haven't really noticed a difference there, but I think it's way better than trying to time this shot out of how much is it going to spin, or how much is it going to release, the pitch shot, how much is it going to release, and wanting to stop it earlier. And in ranked matches especially, I need some sort of secret weapon to that kind of mid shot that it's too far for a spinner, or too short for a spinner, too far for a flop shot. I've been needing a reliable shot that I can stop the ball where I want it. It would have been handy to think about on some of those shots where I blew it past the hole. Let's go, Chubbs. Come on, bro. You go. Get you some. Playing that fade. That baby fade. Oh yeah, baby. Way to go, Chubbs. El Perfecto. I also feel like Chubbs's little run here was way easier than my mains grind. Like, this is still pro difficulty. Maybe there's something to that. I mean, minus hitting my drive in front of a tree just a couple shots ago. Cut. Maybe it's just kind of a placebo effect because he's so good at putting. And I'm so used to now using the micro swing with everything that... Yeah, definitely 56. Yeah, he's getting quads, like, everywhere. There you go, Chubbs. He's killing it. I think we might be able to get enough VC for at least one skill point, if not two. Let's see if we can pop this in the air, have it slow down. I kind of like this fade the fade shot shape. I'm kind of digging it, man. I'm just so ingrained with that back this way and then up that way mechanic for my micro swing that I don't think I can go. I could sit here and just do this all day and not really think about it, not be thinking about what I'm having to do. This might be running too far past the hole. Nope, it won't even get up to the hole. How about that? How about that, Lux? Okay, tie spinner yet again. Let's see if we can dial this in here. Okay, a little bit short, but... also, someone mentioned on Reddit that you don't want to use it coming out of the rough. Only use it when you have a fairway lie. Which most medium shots, those kind of too short for a spinner, too long for a flop, they're in the fairway anyway, but because there's no flight to the tie spinner, it's like a chip. It's like a bump and run, just with a little sauce on it. I don't think it will have the versatility of, let's say, a spinning pitch. So far, though, it's not bad. I mean, I've really just been thinking of... Oh, come on, roll out, rats. I've really just been trying to think of... you know, half rollout distance, and oh, I just went from bad to worse. Good job, Chubbs. Actually, wasn't a bad out there. You know, the halfway, it's gonna roll halfway up there, and I'm all about percentages, though. So knowing that something's gonna do it, so halfway would be like right here, like 5. And it went past it by a large margin. Blessedly, Chubbs is, you know, top 1% all time of putting, so. Yeah, I'm really liking that little push shot shape. So like right here, it wouldn't, I don't think it would come in play. Maybe it will. Let's find out. Yeah, just knowing how much it's going to roll out. I need to know that. But that's the instance, you know, there's enough room to do a pitch, but not enough room to feel comfortable if it ends up a little bit short. You know, I need something that's that medium distance. Oh well. I've been 50-50 on it. Like there's been times, even in this round, like what was it, 3 holes ago, 2 holes ago, 3 holes ago, that I hit it right on the number and it stayed right there. So this little fade into the oh, Chubbs, you were almost on. You're almost on easy street there, my friend. Oh, Chubbs. I didn't want to change my my stream title to anything with Chubbs because I don't know how long it's going to take to get him dialed up here. That was just poor. That was horrible. Okay, so right here we're going to use the tie spinner. Oh no, it's coming out of rough. I don't need it. Don't need it. It's hard thinking in the opposite of what you're used to. I know that majority of players are right-handed, but just me being playing left-handed in real life, even in simulated golf, it just makes more sense to me as just to be a left-hander, you know. It's going to leak a little bit to the left, but underswing it here. Okay, so this is the scenario where I'm talking about. Like, I know, like, technically a flop will get there, but if there wasn't a hill in the way that I had to jump over, I just want to use something that is a little bit reliable. Blessedly, because Chubbs' short game is by far the best of any of my side characters. In trying to level up all the different side characters to get that achievement, I wondered how many golf references I could make and still get it. Still have enough characters in the hole. Ooh, so close, Chubbs. I kind of cheated because one of my alts is a longtime alt character of mine. You'll see him here coming up. Named Beef Thompson, who oh come on, members balance. Let's go, Chubbs. Beef is a large man, and in terms of this game, he is Scottish. If you guys remember, if you guys are from the OG days of this channel, you remember playing MLB, the show, as Beef. Similar body shape, and similar bio, and origin story. Alright, let's put this on the dance floor, Chubbs. Let's win this thing and walk out of here. With our head held high and our hand firmly attached to its original tendons. Oh, so close. I think he still won. Show me that trophy, Chubbs. Please don't tell me it's a multi-day event. It's a multi-day event. Yo! I might have to break here. Get up and stretch the old legs. It is a multi-day event. Poop. I will grab some water, and I'm gonna run an ad here real quick. Thank you guys for joining us. We will be right back. Oh. Welcome back. I had to make sure Mrs. D was okay. She's in the other room, and just had to make sure she was okay, you know? I also had to stretch the legs, use the potty, and get something to drink. Welcome back to the Domino House. My name is Lux Domino. I'm your Sherpa of streaming tonight. Our mission is simple. Get ready for Season 2 in PGA Tour 2K25. That means a whole bunch of things. There's achievements that we have been neglecting. There's extra equipment that we've been neglecting. And tonight's just I think until launch, I think we're going to end up doing that. Just so we can be ready and focus full-time on ranked play when we get there to Season 2. Climb the ranks and get to Condor finally. If you're joining us for the first time, my name is Lux. I'm a family-friendly streamer. I play a little sports, some shooters, and I'd love to encourage you, pray for you tonight. Let me know how your weekend was, good, bad, or indifferent. I'd love to hear from you. Enjoy the rest of the night. Enjoy the chill atmosphere. Let me know where you're joining us from. All that good stuff. Let's jump in. Our current character. So, if you're new to this game, there are. I don't want to call them special abilities. I guess they are. I guess they are special abilities. There are special abilities that allow you different shot types, and they're not like secrets. They're just there in the game. You unlock certain abilities with the playing style of Greenskeeper. You are able to read the green more effectively, which is basically the most like efficient one of these secret things. So we have yet to get that, and I thought, you know what? Let's just get it. That way we have it. So that's what we're doing tonight. And our friend, our friend Chubbs Peterson from Happy Gilmore fame. Mr. Gilmore accomplished that feat no longer than an hour ago. Is our man to do it. He's, this is pre-alligator incident for Chubbs. Pre-alligator incident for Chubbs. He has both of his hands. He's not in heaven with Abraham Lincoln and the alligator. Oh boy. What happened there, Chubbs? Of course, he would say, well, Lux, you're the one who's controlling me. So, what happened to you, man? Mrs. D and I were able to go down in Holland, Michigan, where we live. There is a tradition unlike any other, really. There's a festival for tulips every year. Except for that weird year where there wasn't. And we were able to go down and enjoy some junk food, some junk wagons, as Mrs. D calls them, tonight. And one of the things that we wanted to accomplish was to see. I made these shirts. So there's a Dutch saying, if you ain't Dutch, you ain't much. Albeit ain't isn't a word. It doesn't really roll off the tongue. If you aren't Dutch, you aren't much. I mean, I guess it's still fine. I think it's fine. But so, Mrs. D, early on in our marriage, really relied on the fact that I was not Dutch to show me all sorts of things that are of her 100% Dutch heritage. So it was interesting to get to know her family tree and her family history. And one of the things was the tradition, unlike any other, here in Holland, Michigan, of tulip time. So celebrating the tulip as a flower. We have tons of tulips here in the city. They plant them every year in unique ways. You know, sometimes they're planted upside down. Sometimes they're planted, backwards. So I wanted to capitalize on the fact that we'll be heading downtown this year. Now that we're back in town, we were away and now we're back. And I wanted to capitalize on that fact of she is 100% Dutch and I am 100% not. And utilizing that phrase, ain't Dutch, ain't much, I created this shirt theme, or this shirt kind of idea, that there has to be other people like me who married into a full Dutch family, or even a part Dutch family. So her shirt, bright orange, national color of Netherlands. Her shirt says, "If you ain't Dutch, you ain't much." And being her partner in crime, or passion, really, And not being Dutch, mine says, as you can see, ain't much since 1986. So we thought that that would be a cool... I wanted to make these shirts for a while, so... Our first year back from being out of state, kind of felt like it was time, you know? Unfortunately, tonight, when we went in to get junk wagon is just another term for food truck. All the fried foods you can want. Actually, this year I saw that they were doing fried Twinkie and fried Snickers bar as well at one of the trucks. Not a new thing by any means, but it was so cold. It wasn't cold. It was chilly that we had to keep our sweaters on. So no one really saw the shirts and was able to comment on them. I really want to use this as a way to figure out, okay, is this a good idea for other couples? Would they be interested in buying it? So we're going to have to go down again and when it's nicer. See if it's actually a really good idea for people who are potentially like me and want to celebrate the fact that they ain't much. Of course, I tell my in-laws, shout out if you're watching, Mom and Dad. I tell my in-laws, we don't know my heritage. We know my mother's side, my maternal side was French and Irish. And my father's side is the mystery. So one of my sisters took one of those 23andMe genetic testing kits and learned that lo and behold, imagine that, we are European. And from her test, she learned, oddly enough, that we are a lot Scottish. Like, we don't have a Scottish last name. We don't have a direct lineage to know, like, our family Parton or anything like that. But we should be, because we have a lot of Scottish blood in us. So, I won't be joining the local Kiebertos if you're thinking that. I mean, I think outside of Scotland, do they really have... I don't even think in Scotland, really, do they have Scottish Heritage Festivals? They have to, right? Can someone in chat look up the closest Scottish festival to Michigan? Scottish Heritage Festival. Oh. Chubbs has kind of fallen down... I really hope I didn't set this kind of event for 4. I don't think Chubbs has the capacity for this. You can set... I'm really glad that they chose to do that. For different events in my career, so that it's not 4 all the time. This was an old Tiger Woods thing, too. You're allowed to set a custom number of rounds to an event. So if you really want to just play the majors... Majors, so they're missing the masters. You can have that be played with 4 rounds, but everything else played with like 1, so you can get through the career a lot faster. I appreciate that. So here's a pitch. Let's see if it gets there. And stops. I do not have the courage to play a pitch in a ranked match at all. It's too finicky. I'm not confident with it at all. Chubbs just gave up like so many strokes in that hole. Like I was saying earlier, it is pretty odd to be playing a right-handed player. I don't think I've been playing golf games for 20 years. Forcing me to play a right-handed player, I don't think I've tried to do that in that time, so I didn't think it was right to have, you know, Chubbs Peterson and Happy Gilmore, two of my alt characters, to be left-handed, you know, just to appease my obsessiveness of seeing one thing and playing one way. Gotta work my brain out somehow. It's not just mindless entertainment, people. People. Ooh, on the hill, Chubbs. Let's see if you can get it over there here. That actually that held up. I mean, I shot it 60 feet over the green, but okay, not that dramatic. Turn right. Turn right. Oh, Chubbs. So close. Peterson. It is also weird to just be hitting approach shots. This little quad perfect there. Just hit approach shots. I don't have the time or the desire, really, to get good with any of these characters. Like, they're just tools to level up with and get achievements. Achievement get. Ooh, let's see if we can get this 3-wood up there. So sorry for yawning there a little bit ago. All that sugar and carbohydrates from earlier is definitely wearing off. Get in there, Chubbs. Come on. What a putt, bro. He's excited. What was that? Is that for Eagle? Nice work. He is excited. Also, this is my first stream with my in-ears. So I used to be a musician, and well, I use that term lightly. I should at least. I used to sing and then also play a musical instrument to accompany myself. Let's put it that way. My son is a musician. He actually is really good at guitar. Way better than I ever was, or I'm going to be. So we, in the church world, we used a lot of in-ears because we didn't want to have wedge monitors saturating the spaces that we were in. So, I mean, through the years, I've had, gosh, really nice ones, custom ones that ended up breaking because I sat on them. That's a story. And then I realized, well, like getting custom imprints of your ears is great. Like, it's just when you're not using them all the time, it is really just an expensive novelty. But in the meantime, while I was kind of transitioning out of music, they got really popular in the gaming scene. So there are IEMs, and even in the audiophile, wow, Chubbs, that stunk. Even in the audiophile world, they're kind of becoming more popular. Because you can have more drivers than just like your standard AirPod. Nope, missed it again. Wow. He's giving the other people a chance to come back. So I found my pair from when I was a musician, and thought, you know what? I like the lower profile look of it. you know, having a clamping force, I like this headset down here. It's fine, but for longer term like this, you know, 4 or 5 hours, it's just, you know, smaller footprint. Pop it in just like that. You know, I've gotten used to them. They're comfortable, but they have, I think these are hexa drivers, so 6 drivers, 2 mid-range, 2 tweeter, and then two low end. And on a couple of songs ago, I could actually surprisingly really feel the low end, which is interesting. You know, they're not tweaked for that. They're more of they're trying to be a flat response, these ones, but they're also just cheap. If I damage them, it's not that big of a deal to replacing, kind of thing. Uh, 370. I don't know if that's enough either, but let's find out. Where's my mouse here? Let's find out here. Go to player progression. So to get him to 85, he would need, like, let's say, putt weight. I don't think just anything will tip it over here. Yeah, I think it has to be. So there's 350 to get him to 84. Oh boy. He's so close. He is right on the brink. Unbelievable. Let's get him some different pants. Now that we're done with the red day, Sunday, red day, red Sunday, bloody Sunday, red Sunday, Sunday. These are just khakis, you know? I feel like he'd wear probably just khakis, you know? Who is Chubbs Peterson? Who, you know, what's his meta narrative? Would he wear chaps, you know? Why do I have two? Oh, that's right, just different color chaps, which you can barely tell on screen. I feel like Chubbs would wear like khaki brown pants, but we have to get him out of the red jacket here and get him into like a sweater. Yeah, baby. I think that's a little bit better. Let's see if there's some classier footwear here. Have we unlocked any of that yet? I mean, that's pretty old school. He wouldn't wear the kicks. Oh, he would wear that instantly. Absolutely. Let's get him a belt too. Why not? You know, who is Chubbs Peterson? Who is he really, you know? We only see him a little bit. Training happy in the movie, but, you know, he's more than just a handless golf pro, you know? What makes Chubbs get up in the morning? What makes him tick? I do have to change. I did not spend enough time seeing if there's actually weathering. I don't think there is. Let's see if I can at least take... Yeah, weathering right here. I can take the vitiligo off here. He kind of did have pitted cheeks as well. Not severe, just kind of there, you know? And then really, I mean, it's the weathering of an older gentleman, so... I think it's that. I think, you know, do we want to give him moles? I'm not sure. Do we want to give him moles? I think that looks a lot better. I mean, is it Carl Weathers? No. But to take the time and make virtual Carl Weathers, you'd have to be a madman. You really would. Okay. We have a little bit of wiggle room here. I wonder if there's a quick quest that I can get just a little bit more VC out of. Divot Derby, no thank you. Win event PGA Championship. That might be doable with him. I don't know, it's not even coming up close. Let's go back in. Collections? I don't think that. He's so close to 85. And I'll eventually have to do 90 just to get the progression out of the way, but we can at least start with 85 for the okay, so a punch. This won't get me any VC though. Record a greens in regulation with a punch shot. I think I can do that. And then the training one, I want to do that as well. Okay, punch and a knockdown. Let's go back to his come on. You don't want to click? All right, fine. Let's go back to his progression and then go over to double check that we have choked approach, runner, spinner, off the deck. Is it recovery? I think it's recovery. Yeah, choked punch. So I have a punch. But whether it's a choked punch or not, I don't think that matters. That way we're ready to unlock that one. Choke tee shot stinger. I think it should be good with just the punch. I just need to remember to use it. I don't use it very often. And I think it is just the regular punch that I have to use. So we can do that one. And then we can do the pre-match training event right here. We still need 2 more of those, which we can get the rest of the night here. Distance, putting. Putting is the easiest one. Just do putting. Just hit the markers. Or this one, just make the putts. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to yawn. It's not even the end of the week. Oh, this is an interesting one. Putt from 2 locations, aim through the ring, land in the target hole. Interesting. Well, that wasn't through the target ring. That's for sure. That wasn't either. I mean, I get 100 points for getting it at least in the target ring, or in the space afterwards, so. Sit on down. Almost drained that one. That was pretty sick. All right. Way up here. Nope. Once again. Nope, didn't even hit that. Man, that is a tough one. How do you get it curved over enough? I guess like that, but it still has to curve back. Nope, didn't make a sound. I thought. Blessedly for the achievement, I just have to endure these events. I don't have to actually like get a ridiculous score. Like, the trick has to be aiming so high up on the hill that it just rolls through both. That's weird. You're weird. So we got at least one more of those. I just have to finish the round. Hey, you got a little XP boost too. Good job, Chubbs. All right, this one should not be a multi-day event. This should just be one timer. One timer, that's hockey. All right, Chubbs, you have to remember to not yawn. To not yawn, number one. We are punching people. I have to get in the fairway first. And you have to remember that you're playing a fade. Okay, we're in the fairway. Green regulation, preferably not with a wedge. Nope. It is just a wedge. We are close enough that we do not get any other options other than a wedge. Ooh. Come on, Chubbs. I wonder if there's a documentary that, or even just behind the scenes, not a documentary, even behind the scenes of why the writers of Happy Gilmore went with Chubbs Peterson. Like, Carl Weathers isn't a big dude. All right, here is our punch opportunity. So we're gonna land it right here and then up that hill. Kick the hill and then slow on down. Nice. That should count. But I know I have to get like 7 more in that, so it didn't really... I guess I could pin it just to make sure that I'm getting them. Let me do that real quick. This is also a nice feature, 2K, if you ever watch this. Being able to pin certain quests. Thank you for doing that. Let's see. Is under challenges? Yes. 7. Yeah. Okay, so I'll pin it. That way it comes up when I want it to. Just as a reminder. That might be in the bunker. No, it held on. Okay. Sick. Dare I try and punch it on with a 9? I think it's a lesson in futility. I still have to win them. I still have to win the tournament and get as much VC as I can. Curve. Nice. That's why they call him Mr. Peterson. Peterson. Nope. A little errant. A little errant. I am going to just kind of play out here. And then perhaps get... Oh, no. It's not far enough away, rats. I was going to say, perhaps get a little bit better of an opportunity to punch it in, but that's a negative. That is a negative, Ghost Rider. Sit on down. Nice. I mean, for bogey. A bogey that's actually meaningless because it didn't really need to be a bogey. I just made it a bogey because I wanted to try and get another punch shot in there. Much like this one. So I'm gonna hit it out here. Unironically punching it out there. And I should be able to punch it with like a 9-iron. Yeah. Greens and reg would still be in play here. Cheap? Yes. Effective? Yes. A little off there, Chubbs. What was that? A little swoop? Tell it's getting old. You can tell it's getting late. Bum, 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 bum. Get on the dance floor, Chubbs. That's all you need to do. You also need to make putts there, Chubbs. Boom. I mean, he's in contention. The fact that we're more concerned about hitting a challenge than winning another one in his career is proof positive that this really should not be taken seriously. All right, 7-iron. That's an easy one. And watch, I miss it to the left. Greens and reg with a punch. I wonder why it didn't tally it. It might have, it just didn't register because it was like an odd number maybe. It was on 7, that would have been 8. We'll see if it tallies for 9. Hybrid punch? I wonder if it's only certain... No, it was just a hybrid. Or it was just punch to get a green and reg. So it should be 9. Yes. Here we go. Oh boy. It'll catch. Will it stay? Okay. That should give him a little bit of VC, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Waddy. So this is why you don't give him treats, Mrs. D. He just begs for them. And then throws on those puppy dog eyes. Me, not so much. Okay, warming up part 2. That's that one. And then greens and red with knockdown. So knockdown is next, and then powered drive. Oh dear, look at this one. Really heating up part 2 has eagles. Oh, that's actually not bad. Consecutive birdies. I don't think I'll be doing that with chubs. Okay. Okay. That's actually not too bad. Knockdown and power drive. Those are pretty easy to get. So we'll have to... Actually, I think I can jump out here and it still count. Bo, bo, do, bo, do, bo. If I go to his player progression, so we needed knockdown, which I think is locked here. And the other one was off the tee. It was power drive, which is not, I still have yet to unlock that. So we can try and get the knockdown. 3 SP, 4 rats. I might have to do that with my main. I think I might have to. Which is no problem. I mean, I definitely have to continue him. I have to continue with Chubbs at some point though, so I might as well finish this out. Try and get to 85 and then maybe respec my main here. Maybe I have time for that. Nice. Good shot, Chubbs. Ooh, little banana hook there. Or banana slice, really. Just trying to advance the ball, buddy. Just try to advance the ball. And of course, now I'm getting tired. Nope, stay up. And there it goes. Of course. That's how it goes. I think I might be able to flop it close here. No, it went 8 feet past the hole. Totally fine. That one was a little offline. That one was really offline. I can tell I'm just wearing down. I'm just not in the zone anymore with his shots. That hesitation kills me every time. A little flutter there. What was that? let's just get this done. There you go, buddy. Not you, buddy. So close. He actually is a really good putter, surprisingly. I wasn't sure how the putting would be for a greenskeeper. Like how is that now all of a sudden like not being a good shot? I'm doing the exact same thing that I have been doing. Oh, simmer down now. He's still holding the lead, which is surprising. Of course, there are guys underneath him that will probably blow way past him when it gets to the sim part of the round, but... So I need to go more up and down. I feel like that's what it was. Yeah. More vertical with his shot. No! Those are the things that'll kill you in the long run, Chubbs. Better. Oh, stay on up there, please. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was. Yeah, this is definitely my last round. That's the danger of streaming when it's close to your natural bedtime. As opposed to the an unnatural bedtime. Just tuck that one in back there. Nice. No, not gonna cut it. Literally. Watson's passed out on the floor next to me. It's very sweet. Just one little, like, over that, and it would have been a great shot. Yeah, everyone's now tied. There's no way Chubbs is winning this one. He's let too many people into his sights here. Missed too many crucial putts. And by he, I mean me. Alright, let's see how it sims. There's no way he's winning this thing. Playoff? Oh, it's just round one. Good night. I don't know why I set multi-day events for him. At least I got a shirt out of it. At least I got a shirt out of it. Boom. And with that, we say goodnight. Thank you so much for joining us here at the Domino House. Glad you could join us on such a wonderful night. Hope you have a good week. I'll see you hopefully. Let's just double check to make sure we have Thursday locked in. I believe I will be joining you on Thursday. So until then, thank you so much. Have a good night.